Boom shakalaka, no one is seeing this or this for Bitcoin. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, no one is seeing this or this for Bitcoin. Before we get into it, like the video, join us on Twitter through Crypto Love, and of course, subscribe to the OG Bitcoin Crypto YouTube channel. That would be this one. Now today, fear and greed at 38, significantly less fearful than we've been seeing for the past week and month. The overall market up 1%, Bitcoin 85,868, Ethereum 1645, and XRP 217. Now, Bitcoin in this downtrend since January, but has broken through the blue line, the 21 EMA, has broken through this yellow line, the 50-day moving average. And as we are talking right now, as I'm talking to my computer and later as you're listening, Bitcoin is breaking through this downtrend resistance that has been present since January 20th, February 21st, and also April 2nd. Could it actually break through? That would be big territory for Bitcoin. Now, should it break through? Well, some people are still calling for market declines, and it could. I can't predict the future. That's one of my very few flaws. It's worthwhile you know about that one because, hey, I only have one and that's it. Now, currently, only 24% of the circulating supply is at an unrealized loss. Relatively low level historically associated with early stage corrections rather than full-scale capitulation. Now, if we take a look, full-scale capitulation, that's a lot. 50 to 60+% in loss. Right now, we're at this yellow line, which kind of happens in mid-market losses. Tells me, hey, maybe it's not over. But you know, we are seeing levels similar to what we saw at the 2024 bottom and the 2023 low before a run to an all-time high. The risk-reward setup has materially improved. Short-term holders are still sitting at an average unrealized loss of 10%, a condition conducive to a bottoming pattern. The short-term holder MVRV has returned to the deep value range comparable to the 2023 and 2024 lows. Could this once again be signaling a low? Yeah, it's possible. I'm expecting things happening in the end of this year. If we take a look at the apparent demand is reversing. This is the 30-day sum. You can see a very sharp V-shaped curve. Potentially, this is bullish. When it went from negative to positive here, that was a good thing. And it went from deep negative to less deep negative just recently. But Bitcoin has just hit the most perfect bounce, bouncing on a trend line that has held since 2023. Could it be price just needs to come back down to this trend line? Because I don't know about you, but I see higher lows right here. I see higher highs, at least to my untrained eye. And again, I only have that one flaw I told you about earlier. That appears like an uptrend to me. We'll kind of see if it holds. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin support line growth of $100, this epoch or cycle in red, previous epochs in light blue or dark blue, you can see that there is a very significant trend line that all of these cycles have obeyed. And guess what? That's that same exact line that Bitcoin is finding support on right now. Could it be the setup before a massive run for Bitcoin? Well, we would hope so, because as of right now, 10 years of Bitcoin seasonality, basically what Bitcoin does on a month-to-month basis, it is one whole order of magnitude outside, plus 25% ranges, outside or below the normal range. And this is typically, look at this, parabolic run for Bitcoin. Should Bitcoin return to that area, price would roughly double. This is the growth of the dollar on the left. Right now, right about 80 cents. And if we were just to go back to normal, that would be about $1.40, $1.60. If we were to go to the upward bounds, that would be almost $2. That would be over a 2x of Bitcoin in the next month. So we'll kind of have to see how it tracks, because things may be turning around in the short term. Somebody, I don't know, if you listen hard enough, you might hear those money printers starting to go burr. The Fed Reserve, absolutely ready to help stabilize market if needed, top officials say. What can they possibly do other than print money? I don't know. If they do something other than print money, it would be surprising to me. We are seeing, how about those money printers going burr for the first time since 2020, and the time before that, 2015. The money printers going burr. The last time as the money supply broke above the 100-day EMA. Back here, May of 2015. Also back here, March of 2020. The last two times Bitcoin price went berserk. Look at that. It went from $3,000 to $70,000. This went from like $200 to $20,000. So what's going to happen this time, my friends? That I don't know. But also gold on a rampage. Generally, parabolic moves in gold precede parabolic moves in Bitcoin. So that's signal number 2. And for those of you who want an estimate, based on this diminishing golden curves theory, where there's the golden curve here in gold, and then there's the other +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. Well, it started out at +5, then +4, +3, +2, which still put us at $186,000 per Bitcoin by November of this year. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
Boom. Shakalaka.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.